So, Kavisha, why don't you tell us something about yourself?
Ma'am, I'm a very thoughtful, cheerful, and spontaneous person. I like to dance, sing, write, and I also like to listen to music. This shows in my selective taste in competitions because I participated in a lot of elocution, story writing, dance, and drawing competitions. I've also secured 10th position in a prose competition and second in a storytelling competition. I've also written a lot of stories and poems which have been published in the school newspaper and the school magazine. I also like to collect rocks
I see.
as well.
Okay. What is the hobby of collecting rocks called?
It's called rock hounding.
Okay. Or amateur geology.
Okay.
Two terms for it.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Ma'am, I'm from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh.
Okay. Why don't you tell us something about your city? What is your favorite part about Kanpur?
My favorite part about Kanpur would be its cheap and delicious food. It has the most delicious street food. You can go anywhere in Kanpur and you'll still get the same tasty food everywhere. It's varied. You won't just find street food. You'd find a lot of cuisines. You'll find Italian cuisines also.
Any facts regarding the economic significance of Kanpur?
Yes, there are two that I am aware of. One, that it's the financial capital of UP, and another one would be that it's the ninth largest urban economy of India.
What does that mean? Urban economy?
And
ninth largest urban economy by?
By?
By output, by GDP, by population, by what?
I think it is by output because we have a lot of industries in here.
Okay.
Textile and shoe making and manufacturing, silk, a lot of them.
So, because you're from Uttar Pradesh, why don't you tell us something about any welfare schemes of the UP government that you are aware of?
Okay, very recently one of this incident happened. You might be aware of this gangster Atik Ahmad. He had a lot of properties in his name, and after he got encountered recently, Yogi Adityanath, who was our CM, he decided to. There's this plot that he owned. He decided to make 76 flats.
Yogi Adityanath owned the plot?
No. Atik Ahmad owned the plot.
Okay.
And Yogi Adityanath decided to give this plot and take this plot, make apartments on it, flats, and give it to the people who actually need those apartments.
So, which welfare scheme does this come under?
It comes under CM Awas Yojana.
It is PM Awas Yojana, not CM.
Thanks.
So, my question remains: any welfare schemes of the state government?
I'm sorry, ma'am, I won't be aware of that.
Okay, no worries. Any recent business news that you've heard?
Recent business news I've heard. Like nothing comes to mind like that.
You can take a minute to think if you want.
Okay. Ma'am, would the rise in price of vegetables count as a business news? Would you move as an economy?
No, I would rather rephrase my question. Anything related to industries, companies that have been in news recently?
I think what I heard recently was there's this project that ISRO is pursuing in.
Again, ISRO is like government sector, so anything regarding private sector.
Sector, okay.
Business.
No, ma'am, not
okay.
Aware.
Who is the MP and MLA of your constituency where you live in Kanpur?
Ma'am, I live in Aryanagar and my MLA is Amitabh Bajpai.
Which party?
He's from BJP.
Okay, and what about MP?
Not aware.
Can you name any two countries that are facing civil unrest right now in the world? Civil unrest.
No, ma'am, I don't think I can.
Okay. Which is your favorite subject?
It's mass media.
Second favorite subject?
I'd say maths, arithmetic, geometry maybe.
Okay. What is AP?
AP is arithmetic progression,
Which is?
which is when there's a series of numbers that have the same difference between them. Like for example, there are three numbers. So there are three numbers A, B, and C. So the difference between A and B would be the same as the difference between B and C.
I see. What is a harmonic progression?
The harmonic progression is the reciprocal of AP.
I see. What is the relationship between AM and GM?
AM is either more than or equal to the GM.
Okay, I need you to tell me a formula that links AM, GM, and HM.
No, I won't be aware of that.
Why don't you draw the graph of log x for us?
No.
So, Kavisha,
Yes, ma'am.
apart from collecting rocks and apart from academics, what else are you interested in?
Ma'am, actually, I'm intrigued by almost everything. So if you present me with something, I'd love to take interest in it and try and understand what are the aspects of that thing.
Okay. What would you say are your strengths and areas of improvement?
My strengths would be that I not only have leadership qualities, but I also am a very good team player.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I used to always be the leader of my basketball team, but I was never the person who used to shoot or who used to be in charge of defense. I was usually the person who would encourage the team. I would maybe distract the other team and pass the ball. Make sure that since I'm a keen observer, make sure that no person in the other team is making a foul. We won a lot of games because I've pointed out a series of fouls that the other team makes. So that's one of my strengths.
How about areas of improvement?
My areas of improvement would be there are two actually. I'm a very understanding person, and that sometimes is detrimental when it comes to team activities. I will be too understanding if person says, "Oh, I have this issue going on. I won't be able to do this particular task." I feel I need to be more assertive when it comes to that, and tell them that okay, you need to do it. I understand you're going through something, but you really need to work on it because this tasks need to be done. That needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my areas of weakness, and the other one would be I have a tendency to do things last minute, and that till now it has really not been problematic for me. But I realize that it's not a good trait to have, and I'm working on it.
Okay. Where do you see yourself 10 years down the line?
Mama, I see myself starting an ad firm with maybe my colleagues, a few of my colleagues, or maybe my batchmates from IPM. I want to start an ad firm, start small, then make it big. Maybe partner up with some local companies and make ads for them, make business ideas, brand for them. I want to do that.
Huh. Why do you think you would find colleagues or IPM batchmates worth being your business partners? Like you haven't been there, so what makes you think you are going to find potential business partners in this course or in your firm, wherever you work?
Ma'am, there's this saying, great minds think alike. And since we're all doing IPM, I know maybe I won't find everybody who is going to think like me and will be like, oh, let's start an ad firm. But I know for sure that at least one or two people who will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm good at making friends, so that will be a huge advantage for me.
Mm-hmm.
And even colleagues, I've seen that there are people who want to do a lot of things in their life, and sometimes they're not able to because they don't have any opportunities. They don't know, okay, I know I don't want to be here, but I'm not sure where I want to go. If I present them with an idea, I feel that they will be able to join me and help me out in my venture.
I see. Sure, Kavisha. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So So there are things that can't be learned that quickly. Now I'll tell you your strength and your area of improvement overall. Your strength is that the things that can't be learned very quickly, you're actually very good at. You know what are these? You don't get bogged down. Even though you couldn't answer a series of questions, and this is a trait which can be acquired, but it takes time to build this. And it can't be built. It's difficult to get built in 15-20 days. So this is your strength. Okay? You don't get bogged down.